I want to remind you that ease is a spectrum, and too many people are giving up way too easily. It's something I'm really working on with my kids at the moment, finding that resilience, because as I challenge them and as they challenge themselves and the world challenges them to do more things, they need to build that resilience and not have the first sign of it being difficult, it being tricky, or it going wrong, to having that moment of going, right, well, that's it. It's not meant to be. Maybe I can't do this. I'll never get it right. All of that self-doubt, self-chatter, self-sabotaging stuff that happens in our head. And yet, the narrative that often occurs at this time around personal branding, small business, finding your purpose, following your creativity, etc., is about finding the ease. Now, often what we forget is ease is a spectrum. And sometimes we are in the point of the spectrum where it feels easy and flowy and bouncy and springy and connected, and it feels so good. And then there are other times where we're at the other end of the spectrum and we're trying to get back to the ease. We're trying to find our way through the process. And that is part of growth. That is part of the process. There are moments where I have watched the London Marathon, for example, where there are more easeful parts of the track, but there are hilly bits too. There are bits where you see people absolutely having to dig deep, and they are on that quest for ease, whether it's then really focusing on their breathing, whether it's slowing down to give their legs a little bit of a break and take their pressure off, or maybe they stop and they have some water to give their body a bit of ease. Maybe they have one of those little pouches of sugary juicy stuff. I don't know what it is, but to find that connection once again, to get that energy back. Please do not assume that ease is something that you're hopping in and out of. In fact, you're actually just sliding, you're moving through it. Because if you hop off every time it gets difficult, you're never going to get progress. However, sometimes it is about just staying on, and then slowly but surely finding that ease and creeping back towards it. Let me know how that lands today, and I'll see you next time. Lots of love. Bye.